now I can see that Daniil has fixed his camera. Congratulations, you're still on mute.
Yeah, now it should work, I guess. Yeah,
Everything's
thanks.
working. Daniil, congratulations for advancing into the semis.
Thanks.
Now, you've always expressed, your desire to play against Magnus. There's always been a lot of respect, and you've said that he's one of your favorite opponents to play. Going ahead into the semis after this big fight with the world champion, does it make it even more meaningful?
No, it makes way less meaning actually. I was much more interested in this match than in winning the whole thing, or like I probably tend to overestimate the things, but I think indeed, if you remember, after winning this Lindor Sebi, I told you that the one who beats Magnus gets all the respect. So I still think so actually. Like this means much more for me than winning the whole Lindor Sebi thing. So yeah, indeed, here I'm not that motivated in terms of winning the whole thing, especially taking in account the way I have to play on the New Year night, while all the rest of the Russians will just drink. This is not inspiring at all as well. So yeah, I'll just play. I mean, I'll just try to enjoy the game. But indeed, I mean, the main playing Magnus, I mean, even off the record, even just some random blitz games in the hotel, I mean, this means much more for me than some tournament wins or something like that. So yeah, I'm just happy indeed, and yeah, I mean, obviously, I'll just remember the whole thing in a very positive way, and it doesn't really matter what happens in the next match or like few matches. I don't even know. I mean, I just don't care.
That's quite fascinating to hear. Now, Daniil, you worked with Magnus. You also have a very good equation with him. Defeating Magnus in a match, actually in any game or in any match, is not something very common or we see very often. What do you think worked for you in this quarterfinal, especially considering that you started set one with a difficult game?
First of all, I was a little lucky. Well, not a little, like I was like really lucky in the last game, for instance, but not only in the last game. Yeah, I don't know. I think like if I need to mention something positive about my play, is that probably I was not scared at all. Like I was just trying to play chess. I was not trying, for instance, in the last game, I mean, okay, I was lost, but I was not trying to be solid, being on +1, trying to make some stupid draw with white and then try to survive with black. I mean, I was just trying to play chess. I mean, once again, the match is over, and this is sort of disappointing. I'm very happy to win, but the bad news is that like there are no more games against him so far. And I mean, indeed, I felt like if I win or lose, I'm not going to miss my chance to play a very interesting game against Magnus. I mean, and it doesn't matter what the score is and so on. So yeah, that was my approach, and it finally, I mean, it worked in the end. Although I was obviously extremely lucky, probably completely lost in the last game, but I mean, okay, it happens sometimes.
And what you mentioned about your style of play, this is something that we discuss a lot in our commentary as well. Your creativity and the excitement that you bring on the board is just a delight to watch, Daniil. And I want to ask you a little about it. Because even in the preliminaries, after day 2, you were in this really good position. Tournament situation, but that didn't stop you from continuing this inspired chess that we see you play, and in some ways it put you at risk for even qualifying. What is it that do you not think about these things at all? Is it just purely with the chess approach? How does this work for you? It's very interesting to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, first of all, I don't really care about the results here because I mean, even if you fail to qualify, okay, you go celebrate things, I mean, it's not a big drama. After all, yeah, I don't know. I mean, once I play, I think once you start playing, you should actually play. I mean, that's my general approach. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this Queen e4, Queen d4 and Berlins and so on. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are people who watch this. I mean, there are spectators. I mean, they want to see they want to see a real game, and I also want to play a real game. So I mean, if sometimes this leads me to nowhere and I lose something and I miss qualifying something, well, okay. I mean, at least I can say that I fought and I didn't make some stupid draw in like 8 moves as white. Yeah, I mean, this also matters something for me. I mean, I just try to play games. By the way, as Magnus does, and that's why I respect him a lot. I mean, it's not only about the quality of play, but I mean, look at the way the guy plays. Yeah, I mean, he's always ambitious, even when he's like on +1 in the preliminary. He doesn't go for queen e4, queen d4 or something. So I respect this a lot. He's obviously a much better player than me, but I think in terms of I wouldn't even call this fighting spirit, but in terms of respect for spectators, I think we see this the same way. I mean, basically, if you start playing, you must play. I mean, it's just fine for me. I don't know.
I actually remember in your Banter Blitz, you were playing against somebody who had your photograph as their display photo, and he played the Berlin, and you said you don't play the Berlin with my photo on.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously a joke. Berlin can actually be fascinating. Peter knows better. I mean, Berlin can actually bring you a lot of excitement. But yeah, I mean, I just don't play Berlin, and it was a joke. Yeah, I mean, don't be too serious about it.
Absolutely. Well, just one question about the game, which is from the final moment when Magnus went queen e7. And then we know a lot of people want your time right now. But just a quick question about that final moment, if we can just bring that up, Peter, and you can maybe just take it over from there. It looked like you were in a lot of trouble, and then queen e7 on the board. What happened at this point?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I was probably lost, but I mean, when it's such a tough match, you actually from some point you don't care. For instance, maybe I'm lost after rook d6, but I felt like it's very dangerous for him. So, like, it was not a groundbreaking thing for me to realize that actually there are some checkmating threats. I don't know if I'm lost or not. I was definitely lost earlier, and I think I was much better after the opening, but then I misplayed it. But yeah, I mean, it just happens. I'm not. Once again, I'm not trying to show off, but I mean, I just know that Magnus is human. So basically, if a human blunders something, being down to 30 seconds under some random attack, I mean, okay, it happens. I mean, I wouldn't call this like people will probably say it's like unbelievable luck and so on and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, basically facing such an attack, I mean, sometimes you will blunder. It just happens. He was just unlucky to blunder, yeah, it's the most important point, but once again, it happens. Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly shocked by this. It's obviously luck, but it's not a miracle, I mean, sometimes it can just happen.
Especially when it's been a complicated game from the start, these things happen. Congratulations once again, Daniil. Your chess is very inspiring, and for the audience and for us commentators, you just take every tournament to another level. So thank you, and we wish you all the best.
Sorry, but let me also congratulate Daniil on this. Yeah, first of all, hi Daniil, and congratulations on this stunning match and this fantastic victory. I mean, amazing chess, and good luck in the semifinals. I heard what you said, but still, we love what you are doing. So continue in the spirit.
Yeah, thank you very much. And you obviously overestimate my chess. Yeah, I mean, both we know today I played like an idiot. In fact, I mean,
But it worked, I mean, okay.
It worked, yeah, that is true, actually. I played like an idiot and it worked, exactly. That's probably the best way to describe it, yeah. Okay,
but in rapid chess, how can you play perfect game? It's also impossible. So playing creative and it's even working, that's the dream scenario, in my opinion. Yeah, we lost Daniil. He doesn't want to take the compliments, and it's understandable. I mean, he's a chess warrior. He wants to fight it out at the board. He did it against the champion, and I believe that we're going to see exactly the same spirit from him in the semifinals.